A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As we begin today, greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is some real change stock options trading journey. And today, June the 7th, Friday. Friday, June the 7th. No place I'd rather be. "30 seconds, guys. Good morning. Welcome. Walaikum assalam. Greetings. Let's make today our best trading day ever." No need for pre-market. We can clearly see the gap down from the 534.50 to the 533.50. Right out the gate, very strong bearish move. I wish I had the tenacity to be involved in it. $0.50 move right out the gate. Hmm. Come out the gate, very volatile. I'm going to learn how to trade this. I'm going to learn how to trade this. A lot of this is Nvidia fell yesterday, guys. Trading at the split adjusted price begins Monday. A lot of this is affected by Nvidia. First 5 minutes, very volatile. As I say every day, first 5 minutes, very volatile. But I do have an alarm set here at the 532.6 area. You might be wondering, why have I set an alarm here at this area? But I do have an alarm set at this area. This is definitely an area of interest. Okay, knowing that at this area, potentially all of the bulls from here could potentially start covering if we close below this area. 5 seconds left in this candle. Trade based upon your level of understanding. But this is what I wanted to see, what the bulls are going to do. We did not get a continuation candle. Beautiful first candle out of the gate. Beautiful candle. For those of you who were brave enough to take that trade, congratulations. You're done for the day. You are done for today. Congratulations. The non-farm payroll reports have also come out today. But don't let this action here fool you. The S&P 500 is on pace for its consecutive six weekly gain. Yes. Also looking like a great opportunity and a great position to possibly take a call. Sure is. I saw that as well. Looking like a great opportunity as potentially could be going from red to green on the day. Mhm. Strong one too. I kind of like it. Let's take some of that. I went ahead and took a call there as we are breaking out of potentially that controlled algo. We're also going green on the day, from red on the day to green on the day. 15 seconds left. If we're able to close above this area, that will put pressure on these opening bears, and they might have to cover. So the risk was worth the reward. It's the continuation candle that we're looking for. Not only was the risk worth the reward, but we're also right here at a weekly support. It was broken and then reclaimed. We also went from red to green on the daily candle. We also went from red to green on the 30-minute candle, also adding to my confidence of this move of it being worth the reward, worth the risk. The risk is the very candle itself. The risk is the 533.50 support that somehow turns into resistance. But there is a lot of liquidity from the 534 on down. This is definite an area of attention. at the top of this controlled selling algo. Attempting to break out of this range. Again, attempting to break out of this range. We're going to take some profit as it presents itself, putting some money in our pockets. Protecting our account. Now we have the complete edge. The option price is moving lovely. And we have the advantage. We put some money in our pockets. We protected ourselves. And we want to look at the 534.50. We want to see what happens at the 534.50, which was yesterday's close. Don't worry about that. There's the way. Just focus right here. Doing a good job. Exercise and discipline this morning. Doing a good job of staying ahead of the stock. Already in a winning position. Just adding to it. Looking to add to this winner. There is a lot of liquidity. The 534.50 area is our immediate nemesis. not gonna give backs into Matisse, but we will take our runner off right there. That's how you do it. That's how you make money, leave a runner, and then protect that runner. And take that runner off and break even, so you don't give any money back at all to the market. Nice quick move, nice early win. Now let's regroup. Mm-hmm. When you're using zero TTE, the market really has to be moving in your direction. If you're gonna take a ride, a market with an ebb and flow, then the next day expiration is probably be best, because I'm looking how the stock option price is responding. And even though, if you were in a long position right now, right, you would still be correct. Okay, because the market is not giving you any sentiment yet that it's getting ready to turn around. But just on that little dip, on that little pullback, the way the option price dropped all the way down to like $1.06, $1.05, it's absolutely absurd after being, at $1.40. So, you know, I'm really liking zero DTEs when we're using them at pain points where we know somebody is covering. You understand what I'm saying? Where you're going to be in it for that 5 minute candle. Once you start going beyond that, these candle sizes start getting smaller. and they start having ebb and flows, the way this stock option price moves is really absurd. And that's where you can give back potentially a lot of money. I do like this though. Mhm. Then we got to get back to buying on the market, when it's really flushing. You know what I'm saying? When you don't want to miss it, it's just best to be in it. Because other than that, you can have a great spot. Because you chose a market order, you're automatically coming in behind. But we've reached the 10 o'clock hour. We're on the next 30-minute candle. And it appears right now we are having a continuation candle. Keeping the stop very tight. The stop itself will be this candle. The stop itself will be below the 434. A close below the 434. Yes, Aaron, I did get in a call indicated by the green arrow. I did get in a call and I was explaining why. Because we are green on the day after being red. We are green on the 30-minute with a continuation candle. We are approaching again now the top range of this early controlled buying algo that we saw. And the area to be tested is the 534.50, which is why I put this little rectangle here. Let me go ahead and indicate it with a little bit of color. That this is an area of concern. I'd like to see us get through this area. Again, the risk to reward is going to be very tight here. We're going to keep it below the 534. Close below the 534. But we know the 534.50 area is going to have some resistance. I want to see how we react if the bulls are able to build liquidity here. We already had the 10 o'clock report. Wasn't too much of a volume spike. This 534 retest. Is what's happening now. Here come the bulls. You see them on level 2. It's the benefit of being able to read level 2, guys. You know, if anyone would be interested in me, you know, showing or sharing, you know, how to read level 2, let me know. But it can definitely be reassuring. You know, before I thought about getting out of this move, I said, let me look at level 2. And level 2 gave me the reassurance that I needed to stay in this position for now. The Bears are fighting back, however. Just not getting that that I want. Dr. J said I would definitely love to learn level 2. Alrighty. Might do that in something, you know, more like a Zoom setting. Let's go on the level 2. You can also see when we gave it up on the level 2, it enabled me to get out early to avoid that drop. I'm gonna sit back and wait now for something ideal, guys. We had some nice trades this morning. We caught this early call. The last one was a scratch. Just be patient right now. We don't really have the ideal setup right now. So just be just a little more patient. There is liquidity to grab from here. It's right here on the left, guys. We're absolutely in the area where bears are going to have to put up more of a fight. The bulls are definitely slow grinding, but I don't want to be involved in candles like these. We don't make money in candles like these. We make money in candles like this. These are money candles. Even this one, when big money is getting in the market, when big money is getting out of the market, when big money is getting in the market. Definitely going to set alerts and then remain patient. Definitely. Interested to see what happens in this area. again at the top of the algo. Slow grinding up. It's that area at 534.50. I always knew this is where the stock price would go, but the option price just couldn't handle these dips. The option price couldn't handle those dips. I'm actually switching to a put. The question I gotta ask myself is, which would have been the better option to use? Because even though I had the feeling that it was going to go up to this area, which is why I drew this rectangle right here on the screen, I wanted to be involved in this call, and I was involved in this call, but at certain points I had to get out of it because we were just losing too much profit on the option chain price itself using a zero DTE. Zero DTEs make you a lot of money in candles like these and candles like these. But these candles with tails and wicks, they can be slightly oppressive to zero DTEs, especially when presented, like back to back like this. They can be slightly oppressive. Can be slightly oppressive to zero DTEs. So I think that I want to definitely use zero DTEs when I know I'm going to get out within that 5-minute candle. In other words, a scalp. But if I think that I want to take a trend trade, then I will use something longer than a zero DTE, possibly a next day expiration. I forgot to put the mark up here. As I told you guys, I was switching over to a put, and I got in a put in this area. The risk versus reward is absolutely phenomenal in this area. Very disappointed, but at the same time, very grateful, because now I see that if I'm going to take a trend trade, I want to use a next day expiration for a trend trade. That I don't want to use a zero DTE for a trend trade. Again, we know the area that the trade is going to take place, but we don't know what the market is going to do. If anyone says they know what the market is going to do, they are lying. All we can do is be ready when the market enters our area, take the trade, and manage the trade with proper risk management. The most important thing is to not let the trade get away from you. What a fight in this area. This is a real fight that's going on in this area right now. Let it play out. One minute left in this 5 minute candle. I am letting this trade play itself out. Very critical where this candle ends, closes. 40 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. Less than 30 seconds on this 5 minute candle. Let's go. I'm confident in this trade, so I took it. The risk versus reward was great. As far as a put, you're not going to get a better entry right now for a put, period. We've made it to the next 30-minute candle. You've given yourself the edge. If you have to stop out, so be it. You prepared yourself to win. I prepared myself to win. Let's go. We know it's going to be a rough area. And I can't wait to get back to practicing more and waiting for that continuation. So I don't have to be involved in this. Get back to the easy money trades. Right now, I just think I'm just so focused and determined. You know what I mean? play out. That 30-minute. Really looking at that 30-minute candle. Very important right now, the next 30-minute candle. This is also important when you look at it on the hourly as well. What is she going to do on the hourly? Very important candle right now. And I'm glad that I'm involved in it. I'm glad that I knew this would be an area of resistance, that we were able to highlight it on the chart with this red area indicating intraday support supply. Intraday supply. Even before it formed, we knew that this would be the area that supply would be and resistance would be. So to get in here for a put is the best risk in this area. But what we really want is that continuation. So I would not advise anyone to get in a put right now. I would not advise anyone until we are able to get some form of continuation. I am in a put, but I am protecting aggressively. I am in a put, but I understood what was going on potentially in this area and that this could potentially be a counter trend trade. I took the trade based upon my understanding. You trade based upon yours. What would be ideal is a close on the outside of this area and then a continuation. So what we want to see is a close here, okay, and then a continuation here, and then this 5-minute candle will be your money candle for those of you who are remaining patient. With less than 30 seconds left on this candle, can the bears fight off the bulls? The next 5-minute candle has begun. The fight for the hour, the fight for the 30-minute candle has begun. And we did not get what I showed you guys that I wanted. And therefore, since we didn't get it, I'm out. Just that simple. So when you know what to look for, you automatically know if you don't get it, it's time to go. No questions asked. You can't get a better paper cut than that. You can't get a better paper cut than that. You can't take a better risk versus reward than that. With traders, we don't go on roller coaster rides. This right now is a roller coaster ride. Doji, 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 doji. It's a roller coaster ride. SPY is definitely continuing to try to go up, indicated by these bottom tails, rejection of lower prices. Every time the bears try to get the price down, there are bulls buying it up. Repeatedly, 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 repeatedly. And once I saw this another failed attempt, that's when I knew it was time to get out. The question is, why didn't I go long? That's the question. Why didn't I just hurry up, switch, and go long? That's the question. My goodness. That is the question, guys. If I knew to get out of the put, why didn't I switch to go long? Oh, well. $0.20 move. Nice quick 20-cent move on the option chain. Just be patient and wait for the next structure. Yep. Let's take a look at the hour. Clearly turn this into support. Ridiculous. Why was I not in that call? But I was in that call. That's the crazy thing. I was in this call. Just wait for next market structure. nut. Just nut. Auntie Land called me now. Let me take this. Hey, Auntie. What's going on? What? No, what's going on, Auntie? Okay. Mm-mm. No, I'm just listening to you. Oh my goodness, Joey.
What?
Oh my goodness.
What? Huh? That ain't the cat didn't do that, honey. You didn't put it in there properly. The cat was in the basement when that happened. No, I did not. I just picked it up and put it back in there. It slid out because you had it on top of something else that was
Especially after what Mercedes told me not to. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Or not. I don't hate it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's my disappointment to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're feeling the pressure to perform again, you know. You shouldn't put that on yourself because, we're gonna, make it work with other things right now until you do
come on, air. They probably just did. How long was in there? They probably did. So I had enough.
Here, honey, help me out. I need you to come here so I can put my hijab on. Just put the hijab on. I'm trying, honey. Relax. You're so tight, God. And then he's not on the phone anymore. He's not you're kind of in the way.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's enough money for me. But I'm going to keep going here until I get a green candle. I'm going to keep holding on to this. What a beautiful trade. Is anybody else in this put with me? I think I'm going to call it here. Yep, I think I'm going to call it there. It's a beautiful trade to end this Friday on. Beautiful trade to end this Friday on. Very grateful. Caught the very top of the reversal and was able to take it all the way from the 436 to the 434. Monster trade. So grateful for those of you who stayed on to watch it. So grateful for those of you who took this trade with me. This was a great trade. You can see exactly where I got in and exactly where I got out. I got out actually a little bit early, but I'm so grateful with the profits that I did not want to go any longer. And she is still dropping. Yeah. Kind of had that feeling, which is why I had this alarm set at the 533.8. And I should have held on because she's going to hit it. Man. Great trade. Great trade. Definitely going to have to screenshot this one. Definitely going to have to screenshot this one. Alrighty. All right, guys, it's going to conclude the show for today. This is Abdul Shabazz thanking you for joining in to some real change stock options trading journey. And we are back on the winning road, back on the road to the bank. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you guys, God willing, on Monday. Bye for now.